Hello again guys, and welcome to my big kind of video to start off 2024. Now I wanted to kind of have this checkpoint video. I know I'm not at like a big milestone or anything where it's deserved, but I wanted to have this checkpoint video of how many movies I have to kick off 2024, because wish I had done this last year, because I have no clue how many movies I started off with last year, and I definitely grew a lot in terms of a collection here. So I want to see how many movies I have to kick off the year. And so that's going to definitely influence how I do this, because I do have movies that I've bought here in 2024 in the past couple of days that aren't going to be on the shelf. So just wanted to put that out there. And then there's also movies that I haven't even opened yet on this shelf. So just wanted to throw that out there. First I'm going to go over some rules and guidelines, I guess. So, you'll notice on the shelf behind me, I've got DVDs here. Not all my movies have Blu-ray releases, like The Great Locomotive Chase. So, that's on here. That's just on the shelf. So, and then I'm also in the in the process of replacing as many of these DVDs as possible, as cheaply as possible, right? Because again, no steady income. So spare change, man. How I'm gonna do this is I'm going to go through the entire shelf. I'm not gonna separate it by Blu-rays, 4Ks, and DVDs. I'm just gonna do it all straight because that's easiest for me. And requires the least amount of editing, because I don't know how long this video is gonna be. The longer the video is, the longer the editing process is gonna take. So that being said, I think it's about time we get into this. Now this is going to cover all my Blu-rays, 4Ks, DVD, TV, my Christmas movies, even my VHSs that I have off camera here. It's going to cover all that. So just want to let you guys know. I'm even going to go over my duplicates that I have. So that being said, let's get into it. Alright, and real quick before we get started, I do want to say I have 112 4K / Blu-rays, 46 DVDs, and 26 TV DVDs. So, here's my thing. So, it's not 100% accurate, I guess, because, this number in red here, excuse my bad handwriting, isn't accurate because I just kind of shoved all the ones I hadn't opened on the shelf, and I only write them down when I actually put them on the shelf and intend to do it. So now let's actually get into it. Alright, so to kick us off with a number, this is 12 Angry Men. It's on DVD. I was going to get the, I think, Blu-ray or 4K, but it turned out to be a scam because it was on sale. But anyway, so I watched this for the first time in school, and I really, really enjoyed it. I paid $2 for this. So yeah, I actually kept the receipt in this. But yeah, so that's the first one. Really enjoyed it. Henry Fonda, great job. Second one, well, everything's kind of falling off here. It's Abominable. I got this at a convention, at my local horror convention. And inside is actually a little mini poster. So yeah, it's a pretty mid movie, honestly. But honestly, the creature, the Sasquatch in this is actually pretty terrifying in some shots. So I will give it props for that. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I'm missing the first two because I wasn't really collecting then, and I really didn't see any really need for them. Now actually I could go get the Steelbook if I hadn't, spent actual money buying this brand new, because my Best Buy has tons of the Steelbook. But yeah, so I don't have the first two Ant-Mans. I'm looking for them. I know they're like really cheap on eBay, so I'll probably end up buying one there. So But I actually kind of enjoyed this movie. I don't know, got a lot of hate, so I just didn't like the CGI fest that they had with him. And I kind of wish that they had done something else with him in 3 other than going to the quantum realm. Next one, Back to the Future, the Blu-ray set, little book. It's got all the stuff inside. Now, I bought this years ago. The only reason I bought it was because it was cheaper to buy this than to buy all 3 movies digitally, because that was my plan, was so I could watch them like on the go. And it was just cheaper to buy, this whole set as opposed to buying them separately on like Vudu or Movies Anywhere. So I ended up buying this, and I'm so glad I did, because I actually had the DVD set up here for the longest time, and I didn't even know, so I didn't even realize I had this, but I have like 12 copies of the trilogy, so, but, alright, I gotta start picking up the pace here, but Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, really nice movie. Tom Hanks really does a great job here portraying Mr. Rogers, and I'm pretty sure that they were like related somehow, too, which is really interesting. Beetlejuice. Really, I love this movie, and it's set in Connecticut. So, and I've been to the filming locations of it. So, Beetlejuice. The Black Phone. I didn't really want this movie. I was getting annoyed from all the ads and whatnot from it. And then I ended up getting it for Christmas, and I really enjoyed it. So, I wish I'd gotten the grabber mask though, because it looks really sick. But yeah, and I also wish that this came with a slipcover, because I bet that would look sick too. Bullet Train. Love this movie. This is my favorite movie of 2022. No, seriously, like I absolutely love this movie. This is my favorite Brad Pitt film right here. Lemon, Tangerine, love them. But also, the wolf has the best character introduction in the film ever. I'm sorry. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This is my childhood copy. When I do get a replacement Blu-ray for it, I'm still keeping this. Y'all will not touch it. But I grew up loving this film. Have lots of memories attached to it. So, yeah. That's the reason why I'm not getting rid of it. But love it. I like this over the 1971 version. So, but, alright. The original Child's Play with a pretty damaged case. I might have to swap them out at some point. But yeah, Child's Play 1, not a whole lot to say there. Child's Play 2 on standard Blu-ray, not a whole lot to say here. Child's Play 3, again, not a whole lot to say here. I actually got Child's Play 2 and 3 in the same Christmas. Yeah, not a whole lot to say. I wish I got in the 4Ks, but they're like so expensive, man. I can't pay for them. But speaking of Chucky, Bride of Chucky, not a whole lot to say there. Skip over the bad one and another one, because I don't have any curse, unfortunately. Cult of Chucky on DVD. This is actually part of the reason why I decided to do Actually, it's a pretty damaged DVD. I bought it on vacation. It got damaged in luggage. But yeah, this is part of the reason why I decided to just do DVD with the Blu-rays, because of like stuff like this in the next two. Because it's part of a franchise and I don't have, the Blu-rays for it. So, but yeah, Cult of Chucky, not a whole lot to say again. Chucky Season 1 on DVD. I didn't realize they made Blu-rays of these. Chucky Season 2 on DVD. Didn't realize they made Blu-rays of these. Actually, is this Blu-ray? This might be Blu-ray. Oh no, it's just DVD. Huh. It's interesting. I don't know why they changed up the packaging. But, yep. So, it's the first batch. So the next one is, again, another Child's Play movie. The Child's Play remake on DVD. I remember I had my mom go to the store because I was in school the day it came out. And so, but I really wanted it that day, so I had her go to the store and get it. Not a huge fan of the whole gray, though, on it. But, yeah. Alright, I gotta figure out how I'm setting these Another DVD, Christine. I really got to upgrade this, but I wasn't a fan of the 4K or Steelbook cover art or whatever. But yeah, no, Christine. I'm pretty sure we paid a pretty penny for this. But yeah, Christine. I also saw one of the screen use cards for this, so that was pretty cool. This is a pretty interesting one. I don't really want to get rid of this because it has a really nice slipcover, but it's the Cinderella Man. I watched this a couple times in school, like 3 times, I think. And I really enjoyed it the last time. The first 2 times, or the first time or whatever, I didn't really pay attention to it, but the last time I did, and I really enjoyed it. Russell Crowe does a great job, but yeah. And then, yeah. So, but I really enjoyed it, so I bought it. I haven't watched it since or anything. So, I mean, this is probably going to be, if I need space, this is probably going to be one that makes it to a tag sale, unfortunately. So, yeah. Cold Pursuit. Already talked about this in my video where I unboxed it. The Blu-ray Steel video or whatever. The eBay Steel, I don't remember what I titled it. Tom Bateman. Woohoo! Another Liam Neeson title back-to-back. The Commuter. Really like this one. I've also been to where they filmed this actually unintentionally. I'm pretty sure he goes to Grand Central. Of course, I've been there. But I've also been to some areas nearby. So that are part of it. That's a good movie. The Conjuring 7-film collection on DVD. Now I am looking to get rid of this. I paid like $23, I think, for this. I'm pretty sure I bought it years ago. But I really just wanted it because I wanted a way to watch the Conjuring movies. But now I'm looking to get them all on Blu-ray individually, Blu-ray 4K, whatever. After watching The Conjuring 3. So the only one I really don't care for is The Nun. I haven't even seen it. I just don't really care for it. So, but The Conjuring, as a Connecticut local or native, I, of course, have to, watch these. So, Cruella. I think I got this Valentine's Day, maybe Valentine's Day or Easter. The one thing I do wish about getting this, was I kind of wish I got the 4K, but that's I'm perfectly fine with having this. It was just a cover art thing, but I really dig the red Blu-ray case. Really glad that they went with that. But also love this film. This is one of my favorite Disney films in the past couple of years. So yeah. Good job, Disney. You did something good for once. Alright, my whole stack kind of got messed up here. Alright. Death on the Nile. I don't have these with... I don't have this with the Murder on the Orient Express. Just because it doesn't feel like a sequel to it. So, yeah. But really, really love this film. Really love the case. The artwork on it, at least. The colors. But, yeah. So, I just don't have it with the other one. I feel like it belongs here better. So, Dead Silence, the Scream Factory, in this case, slip on it though. I have the other slip up here. But yeah. So, it's there. Alright. Let's bring this stack a little closer. Elf on Blu-ray. I see this every time I go to Savers. And so one time I just finally bought it because I figured, I'll put it on the shelf, right? And I was actually considering upgrading it to the 4K this year. So even though I just bought it, right? So, but I didn't. Yeah, I paid $4 for this. So, Elf. I've been to where they filmed that. Escape from LA. I hadn't opened this for the longest time. I finally did, and I still haven't watched it. I've seen Escape from New York, but yeah, I haven't watched this. Apparently Peter Fonda's in it, and that's like the only thing that's really keeping this on my watch list is Peter Fonda. But Kurt Russell, he's a good actor. If you haven't seen any of his movies somehow, you should check at least one of them out. Evil Dead Rise. really liked this movie last year. I was really impressed with it, and really good horror movie. Especially if you like people getting tortured in an apartment, or like those like movies like Misery that take place in one room. But next movie, Fantastic Mr. Fox. I almost bought I don't remember who made it. Might have been Criterion that made the special edition of this. But I found this at, I think it was Savers. I don't have the sticker. But yeah, found this, bought it, because we watched it in 3rd grade, and I loved it, and I haven't watched it since, or I haven't watched it since I bought it, is what I mean. I've watched it since 3rd grade, but August Bunsen Bean, banger villains, and their song's an even bigger banger. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, we'll come back to this, but iconic. Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't really have anything to say. Everything was said in my other video where I talked about it. Freaky, my favorite thing in my collection. This movie was so hard for me to get because I wasn't willing to pay $300. I don't know, not 300, but $18 for a Blu-ray or a 4K, and I wanted to get the slipcover, obviously, because this is ugly, right? So, but yep, so Freaky. I mean, it's a pretty good film, but I just really like the artwork on it, and the whole color thing. The Fugitive. I was supposed to go to where they filmed the train crash. That didn't happen, but I did get to go where probably Harrison Ford once was for it, so or in the area. So yeah, I was gonna get the upgraded 4K, but I didn't. So my next one, Ghostbusters on the Steelbook, 1 and 2, obviously. Just got this for Christmas, and I really, really love it. So the only thing I don't love is the scratch right by Ernie Hudson's head. And it's so obvious when you see it in person. But I love this Steelbook so much. It looks great. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say. And then the discs inside, let me take that out, look great as well. So 1 second. To put the J card back on. Okay. Alright. Next one. Ghostbusters Afterlife, obviously. Up there on my top favorite movie lists, right? Love this movie. I don't know why they did the black bar. Did somebody put in forget to put in the PNG, right? And they put in the JPEG instead file? What was the thought process there? I can't figure it out, but yeah. So anyway, keeping on track with the Ghostbusters 2016. I actually enjoyed this one. Everybody hates it because it's women or something. I don't know, or because of the comments that the cast made. But I enjoyed it. So, and my friends enjoyed it, and that's what's important. This was actually my first digital movie, but I never redeemed it. So, kind of lost it. Actually, it might have been my first digital movie. Goosebumps. I also never redeemed this one, and I don't think I even have the slip still. Actually, I might have redeemed this. It doesn't even say digital on it. I gotta do a whole freaking side quest here. Yeah, there's no digital code in here. So I don't know. I don't know why it says it comes with one, but maybe somebody switched my slipcover or something. I don't know. But yeah, so Goosebumps movie. I love this movie, seriously. I think that this was probably the best that they could have done for a family-friendly Goosebumps movie. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Don't have a whole lot to say though otherwise. So, um, Goosebumps 2. I'm missing the slipcover for this. It's somewhere in my house, but I'm probably just gonna end up buying one off eBay. Um, but yeah, Goosebumps 2. I actually enjoyed this one as well. But I really, really liked it when it came out. But I've come to realize that it's not as good as the first one. But got Gremlins on 4K. Wish I had a slipcover though. I missed the cut on that. And I got the god awful, revolting 2-pack or 3-pack with Gremlins 2 and Goonies as well. That I am just longing to get rid of. I'm just waiting for Gremlins 2 to come out in 4K, and then I can just buy that and chuck it, right? So, yeah. But next DVD, already mentioned this, but The Great Locomotive Chase. This movie's so good, but Disney wants to pretend it doesn't exist again. So, but yeah. So honestly, this looks like it was made in Photoshop. this back cover art. But yeah, so I'd love to see them release this on 4K or on Blu-ray at least, but it doesn't seem like Disney's gonna do it. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stick to the DVD on that. The Great Gatsby. Watched this in school. I didn't enjoy it because we had just read the book and I had bad memories associated with it. But I decided to buy it. I mean, obviously I must have enjoyed it somewhat, right? I enjoyed the concept of it at least, the 1920s, right? So I've got to give it a rewatch on my own time, though. So, not on the school's time, and not for the school. Got to get a Blu-ray of this, The Greatest Showman. Really fun movie, good musical numbers, right? But not in a rush, right? So, Groundhog Day. They just released this on 4K or like a steelbook or something. But I gotta get that at some point if it goes on sale from somewhere like Groove or something. But yeah, Groundhog Day. I mean, I only watch it one day a year, so right. But you know, it's the only movie for the holiday, right? So I gotta get it. And then Harry and the Hendersons. I've turned down this movie so many times on Groove sales for other movies like Tammy and all those, right? But Harry and the Hendersons, I gotta get it on Blu-ray at some point. Alright, now we're on to the Halloween stack, I guess. So, we got Halloween 1978 on DVD. This I just bought at Walmart, actually. So, because I needed to have the original Halloween, right, on disc somehow. And so I just bought it at Walmart on their Halloween display. So, the original Halloween. And then I bought this thinking it was the original Halloween. I bought it at Savers, but it's actually a commentary of it, or over it. And I was like, are you kidding me? I was about to watch Halloween. I had like all gotten set up for it, and I was like ready to watch it, and then it was just a commentary over it. I was like, are you kidding me? I just wasted $5 on this, or $4 or however much money on this. So, yeah. And then it comes with a little booklet inside. I haven't looked at it or anything. I think there's like stills from the movie or something inside. Probably some information to read about. But alright, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, another one from Walmart. I bought this probably the same day I bought the first Halloween. I wasn't too, I didn't really care about, because I wasn't really serious about collecting back then, but now I am. So, this is another DVD. But I really enjoyed Halloween 3. Gets a lot of hate, I guess. So, then we got the trilogy here. We got Halloween on 4K. I got this pretty cheap. I think it was like $10 maybe. I bought these right before Halloween Ends came out. I don't remember how it was, or how much it was, but got it really cheap. Halloween Kills. Got this one on Blu-ray. I really like the orange on it. really invokes the Halloween there. And then Halloween Ends got this also on 4K. This was also cheap for some reason, even though, you know, I like when it came out, right? So, yeah. Alright, next one. Hocus Pocus, been to where they filmed this, and actually a little bit of where they filmed the second one. I just gotta upgrade it to Blu-ray or 4K. But, yeah. Usually I just watch it when it comes on TV or when it's in theaters. Which I've only seen in theaters once. Home Alone 2 on Blu-ray. Love this. I love this case. If only they done it for the first one. You know, if only they, you know, released the first one with this case. Like, you know, a nice slipcover. But, or well, at least I need it. So if only they re-released it at my Best Buy. But I'm just complaining about nothing. I'm being stupid. Is what it is. Hugo on Blu-ray. I think Arrow Video just... I'm probably messing up all my boutique labels here. But I'm pretty sure Arrow just released this on 4K with a really nice cover, but I didn't buy it. So, because it's a boutique label, and I don't do those. Identity Thief, funny movie, has a great scene in the car with music on the radio. But these two do a great job. They do a really good job bouncing off each other. Of course, couldn't not have the Practical Jokers movie. Saw this in theaters like twice. Actually went to where they filmed it. Filmed one of the spots. Of course I went to. Can't see it. Chucky's head's blocking it, but south of the border. And I was there for like an hour trying to match up where they were because everything looks different down there. And it's like dead. But yeah, so I actually really like the cover art for this. It would just be, again, so much better if they just didn't have the bar at the top. Alright, we got my Indiana Joneses. Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Just got this. It's still sealed. All of these are still sealed. All the Blu-rays and 4Ks are still sealed. So, Raiders. Temple of Doom. I really like this cover art. This one right here. I don't know how the order got messed up here. Glass Crusade. Now this one I need on 4K. Give me a sec. This one I need on 4K. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. This one they actually filmed a little bit near me. So I've been to the filming location for that. But I can't find it anywhere for, you know, cheap. So I don't really want to spend full price. But yeah. And then of course Dial of Destiny. Because what I'm waiting to do is I guess I'm just waiting to do all the digital codes in order. So that way I have the whole collection together, right, in my digital library. But I need to get Crystal Skull first, so. But yeah, I was going to open this in this video, but it's going to be long enough as it is, so yeah. Alright. I don't even know what this one is. In the Heights. I couldn't tell by the back cover art. I wish I had the slipcover for this one too, but I bought this way too late in the game. Got this like 3 years after it came out. I saw this in theaters actually, and this was before I even saw Hamilton, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, of course it was, because this came out before Hamilton. So, yeah. But I saw this in theaters, and I enjoyed it. And this was my introduction to both these two actors right here. And little did I know that at least one of them would be in, you know, a pretty big franchise that I like. So, isn't it romantic? Fun rom-com. The It miniseries. It on Blu-ray. Did you fart? Are you kidding me? You fart. Okay, so It Chapter 1 on Blu-ray. Come on up. She's been in here the whole time. You guys just haven't seen her. It Chapter 2 on Blu-ray. Don't like the blue bar in the top. Seriously, I don't. Let me reach the vial. Yes. Okay. Jeepers Creepers. Haven't seen it, but I actually got to see a presentation with let's see, I don't know who his name is, but the dude who plays him. So that was pretty cool. Got to hear him talk about the series. So Jennifer's Body. Also haven't seen this, but I bought it for the collection because I knew I was going to watch it at some point. But yeah, so got that. Also haven't seen this one, but I will probably soon. I might even watch it today actually. But The Joker, got this with a slipcover for like $6, just like a couple months ago. So I figured that was pretty good deal, or probably a pretty good deal, considering this movie is, you know, a couple years old. So, and it was a pretty big movie at the time too. All right, we'll bang through these. John Wick 1, Target slipcover. John Wick 2, Target slipcover. John Wick 3, Target slipcover. And John Wick 4, Target slipcover. You guys should know the story behind the Target slipcovers by now. Hopefully you do. I talk about them a lot. They're my go-to example for, you know, for exclusive slipcovers and whatnot, especially for series. So, Jojo Rabbit. I got this the same, I think this came out the same day as Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, and I got it the same day. I love the cover art on it. I just wish it didn't turn to blue up here, because that would look so good, but I like the poster, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so Jojo Rabbit. It's a funny movie. I was probably maybe too young to actually get it. I haven't really watched it since. I recommended this to a teacher actually, because we in my World War II class. He hadn't seen it because we were covering I think the influence of like the like, you know, how propaganda, you know, had an impact on, you know, the society, right? And so I recommended this because, you know, of course, you know, little Jojo here, and he was like, I'll take a look at it, and he had this movie in his possession for like weeks, and he didn't watch it, and so the semester ended, and I was out of his class, and at the end of the year, he's like, we're watching Jojo Rabbit, because he finally invented it and he watched it, and he's like, oh my gosh, I feel so stupid, you know, and, you know, we didn't watch it. And so I got to watch some of it in his class. I got to leave my class to go watch it. So anyway, enough blabbering. Jurassic Park. Not a whole lot to say. Don't have a whole connection with this series, but the first one's good. Jurassic Park 2. I think I might have seen that. I don't have it in my collection here, but I have Jurassic Park 3 on Blu-ray. I have Jurassic World, which came with. I'm actually pretty sure. These all came with their digital copies, too, when I bought them. So this came with the digital copy as well, which was, you know, really sweet. And then Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which this is just, like, taped on. And then it's the normal cover underneath, or, like, it's like a sticker. So I got totally cheated. I paid, like, $7 for this. But, yeah. Oh my god, and like the back of the plastic in the back needs to be ironed. Okay. Knives Out. Why can't they release the sequel on disc? Please, give me Glass Onion. That's so weird to say, but Knives Out. I actually hated this at one point. I hated Knives Out. Fun fact. And I really enjoyed it. Krampus. I got this just after Christmas. I haven't opened it yet because I'm looking for a cheaper option so I can hopefully return this to Best Buy. But yeah, this one I bought. I don't know why I bought it. I haven't watched it. Pretty sure Jesse from The Walking Dead, or not The Walking Dead, Breaking Bad is in this. But it's literally beaten to shit. But Not sure why I bought it. I've never watched it. Not really in a rush to watch it. But yeah. That's Jesse, right? This is probably the unique item in my collection that you aren't going to see in anybody else's collection, but The Legend of Boggy Creek on 4K, which came with a signed thing right there. Signed little card. So, but Legend of Boggy Creek on 4K. I really love how this looks. This is one of my actually favorite slipcovers in the collection. But, yeah. So, love it. I got to replace this at some point. Again, I'm not in much of a hurry to replace this one because I'm not crazy for these movies. But the Lethal Weapon series, it's a 4-pack. So, there are, I guess, all director's cut. So, Joe Pesci's the best part of the ones that he's in. The second, I think, or the third. So, yeah. Not a whole lot to say. Lizzie. So I haven't watched this yet, but we, in my forensics class, in senior year, we were covering Lizzie. I don't know why it got so dark all of a sudden. I guess this cover made it do that. We covered Lizzie Borden, and so, her story intrigued me. Found this movie, picked it up. Haven't watched it yet. My favorite movie probably of all time, Lone Ranger. Gets a lot of shit, but I really wish it didn't. I really wish it would get the love that it deserves. A lot of work went into this movie, and you can tell, especially, you know, like all the practical stunts that they did. You just don't see it anymore, and that's really unfortunate. And it does not get enough praise. So, Lone Ranger. Really hope they upgrade it at some points for 4K. Lost Boys. Not a whole lot to say, but it's a movie. And I like the slipcover. Ma, had a lot of fun with this one. Really, I did. I was kind of nervous when I bought it. Because I was like, did I waste my money? It was like kind of, you know, my first big blind buy. Like, most of them, I'm pretty sure, yeah, because I bought The Thing and Ma with, and I was kind of worried because I bought 2 movies blindly in one go, and I was like, and I watched both of them, and I really enjoyed both of them, so. Spoiler alert for the rest of the video, but A Man Called Otto. Oh, this movie's terribly sad. But it gets right to the chase. So yeah, but be ready to cry and rethink your life. Let me bring this a little closer. Haven't seen this one yet. I wanted to see this theatrically, but I never did. I think this came out in 2017. But The Man Who Invented Christmas. I was supposed to watch it this year. I never found the time to. And there was a sticker on the back, and it's all sticky. So, this movie was awful. I don't know why I bought it. The Man Who Killed Hitler and then Bigfoot, or whatever. I don't even know what I was watching, but it was a waste of time. Seriously, it was like really bad. But the slipcover looked cool, so I got it anyway. But it's a DVD, so it's not going to be here much longer. It's not like one I'm going to upgrade to Blu-ray or anything. I'll probably just sell it. Matilda, I do got to upgrade this, and I'll probably get the Steelbook as opposed to the Blu-ray, because I really like Matilda. It's traumatized me as a kid. I'll just say that. But as I got older, I really, really liked it. So, Middle School, The Worst Years of My Life. This is this comes with a slipcover, which is nice, but it's a DVD, fortunately. I love movies like this that are, you know, like, kind of like, you know, people getting their comeuppance, and people getting revenge. And it had a pretty good cast for the time. Griffin Gluck, I'm pretty sure he was, you know, pretty, you know, up and coming, or he was supposed to be up and coming for the time. Rob Riggle, so, yeah. But Megan, I don't know why I got this. I don't really intend on watching it again anytime soon, but got it. Menu, love this. I wish I saw it theatrically, but I never did. It was great. seriously love the ending too. But we need more movies kind of like this. That are willing to, kind of take risks and be different. Because that's what this was. It was different. So, and lastly, for this stack, Misery. Love Misery. Kathy Bates. Please come to CT Horror Fest so I can meet you and get this or the book or something autographed, or a Sledgehammer autographed. Please. All right, next stack. Probably one of the flimsiest slipcovers I've ever had, but the Mission Impossible series. Usually don't buy box sets like this, but I really just needed all the movies. And I frankly didn't really care too much about having them separately. So this did what I needed it to do, and frankly I don't really feel the need to get any of them individually. So yeah. I'm going to just start putting them back on the shelf as I go along, because that's going to make my job a lot easier for you guys. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, my favorite movie of 2023. However, I wish they did a cover art with like the actual locomotive on it. My train nerd speaking, or the key or something, that would have been cool. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Wish I could have gone and seen it again in theaters, but I didn't. The Muppets. I need more Muppet movies. I'm looking to get Most Wanted soon. But that's a Most Wanted for me. But yeah, so I just bought this like a week earlier without the slipcover, and then I found it at Savers with the slipcover, and so I ended up buying it again because I have bad buying habits. Murder on the Orient Express. Bought this was my first actual redeemed digital movie. So I guess fun fact. And it's still in pretty good condition. For having it since 2017. Fun fact: these movies were actually stored in my headboard for the longest time. So some of them are actually pretty dinged up because of that. Others are actually in really good condition. But now these next three, I'm not really looking to keep as part of my collection. They were just kind of filler after I didn't get movies for a while, so I just wanted to put them here. But the Narnia movies, so Narnia, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Narnia, Prince Caspian, which I didn't see until years after I watched the first and the third, and then the Voyage of the Dawn Treader. So yeah, I'm not really looking to like replace these with Blu-rays or anything. I'm not in a crazy rush to, at least. These movies were a pivotal part of my childhood. I think we would watch them like for Easter or something, but again, I don't like regularly rewatch them. However, these two, I'm waiting for Disney to, come back and put these on 4K, because these need 4Ks. National Treasure 1 and National Treasure 2. I love these movies to death. They need to make a third National Treasure. Nicolas Cage, he wants to be done with movies or acting, I think he said. He only thinks he has 3 more movies in him. Make 2 more National Treasure movies. or 3 more National Treasure movies. There's so much potential for National Treasure that they could do, and they don't do it. They did that TV series, but it was too woke, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And so I think that, Nick Cage needs to step back in and, reclaim the throne there. Another Liam Neeson, Nonstop. Very similar to The Commuter, except I prefer The Commuter because it's on a train, but Nonstop. Nope. Really enjoyed this one. I saw it with a friend, but that's basically all I have to say. I do not have any clue why Biker Dude is on the back. I have no clue. Why did he make the cut? But, the Angel, I think his name was, Angel barely makes it. I don't know. Goofy. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This was one of my earlier blind buys. I think it was probably my first one. This did come with the digital code, which was nice. So I wish it came with a slipcover though. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the second half primarily, and I think I do need to rewatch it more because I don't think I quite understood it fully. Sun rattling around here. Let me fix that. That's the code. I also love how the discs look now that I take a look at them again. They're like film reels. And I really need to upgrade this one. I was just thinking about this the other day. The Outsiders. Watched this one in 7th grade. This is like one of those shared experiences that everyone has. We read the book and watch it. Oh wow, I didn't even realize Tom Cruise was in this. Holy crap. I did not realize Tom Cruise was in this. Wow. I really need to rewatch this. But yeah, I don't know how much I bought this for. I probably bought it at a tag sale or something. But I need to upgrade this to 4K. I just didn't get it because it didn't have a slipcover. So the other guy's funny movie. I gotta pick up the pace here. And Paul Blart Mall Cop. So. Don't know why I really bought this. I wasn't in any rush to watch it. But Pet Sematary, I'm pretty sure this is the original at least. But yeah, Pet Sematary, and it's on DVD. So yeah, not really looking to replace it. The Purge, Blu-ray digital. Got it at Big Lots, I'm pretty sure, because they had a bunch of them. So yeah, this got me into The Purge actually. And I started watching the rest of the series. I'm not that far into it. I think I started Election Year. Not sure, but I have Election Year. So yeah, I started this one. I just haven't gotten like halfway through it yet. Ready or Not. I wish this came with a slipcover too. Really like this one. Samara Weaving, man. She's like great in horror. She needs to do more horror movies. But yeah, really enjoyed it. I don't know. Did I? I'm pretty sure the digital worked on this. But yeah. Another fairly recent one. Runaway Train. Really enjoyed this one. If you're a train fan and you haven't seen this one, you should. This is also a great character based movie. With a very haunting ending. So, not horrifying, but haunting. So, you should watch it. Very good movie. Alright, now we get to my favorite batch of movies. Like my favorite batch or collection or set of movies on my shelf. And I guess I call them the Black Set. And you'll see why. So the first one is Saw, the Walmart re-release from this year. The digital code inside did not work. Thank you, Walmart. You freaking liars. And again, we got my favorite thing ever. When they do it on the side here, they just kind of make it subtle on the packaging. But I really like this cover art. So, yep. And then Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Freaking love this movie. Waiting for that sequel to happen, baby. Make it happen. And Harold's right on the front. They did a re-release for this, and they put the Pale Lady on the front of it. If it was Harold, would have bought it for sure. But yeah. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. So this is the Blu-ray DVD digital. And then we got Scream. The Blu-ray digital. I think I paid $19 for this at Barnes & Noble. But yeah. Scream 2 on 4K. Yeah. Bought that at Best Buy. Rest in peace. Scream 3 just got this for Christmas. I really needed this for this video because I didn't want to look like an idiot, and then I didn't get Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So I still look like an idiot. But Scream 3 4K, and Scream 4, the Walmart re-release with the slip. Why they released Scream 4, I don't know, but I'm happy they did because I needed Scream 4. So, I was going to watch this one fairly recently, and I don't think that this code was redeemable either. Or it might have been. I don't know. Or, no, Saw might have been redeemable, but Scream might not have. I don't know. One of them was redeemable, the other one wasn't. I don't know. Maybe they both weren't redeemable. I don't know. But Scream 4. Scream 5, baby. This is my first theatrical Scream, because I had only joined in August of 2021. So, and that was because I had seen Skeet and Matthew Lillard at a convention, and then that night I went home and watched Scream for the first time, and I felt really stupid why didn't I watch it before. So, yeah, Scream 5. Really like this one, except for the part where Dewey dies. And then we got the best one in the series, Scream 6. At least in my opinion, Scream 6. And this was my first ever Steelbook. So, yeah. Because it had the subway on it. I really liked it. So, stupid reason. We went through like 6 different states trying to find this. Not even joking, because I was on vacation when it came out. We traveled through 6 different states, went to all these different Walmarts, and the only place I had it was Best Buy, which is why it really sucks that they're going and not selling movies anymore. But so that was the Black Stack, and the reason why they're called it's called the Black Stack is because they all have black spines. And actually, really, the Black Stack goes all the way through the Purge. So that's the Black Stack, and they're all Blu-rays too, which is great. But anyway, to continue on, we got Shazam. Wanted to upgrade this to Blu-ray or 4K. I think if it was upgraded to 4K, it would also be part of the Black Stack. And those are, for the most part, all horror too in the Black Stack. From Saw down, they're all horror. And then Shazam: Fury of the Gods, which I actually did kind of enjoy. It's not as good as the first one. It doesn't have the same kind of uniqueness, I guess, but felt more generic, I guess. But yeah, and then The Shining. So yeah, this could be part of the Black Stack, but it's a couple letters off. So next one, not really a movie, but the SpongeBob musical live on stage with the original cast. This is a DVD, and it was only released on DVD. And fun fact, I still haven't opened it. I've had this for years. I've had this since, I was still with the in my headboard, and I still haven't opened it. So yeah, I actually got to see them perform this live. It came to my state, and I got to go see it. But I haven't opened it. So I actually have the signed CD. It's right here. But yeah. So, alright, next one is Stand By Me. I need to upgrade this one, and I haven't. They've released it twice on 4K, and yeah, I haven't. But when it drops in price significantly, I will, because it's not like a priority movie for me, but I have it on Blu-ray, but this is good enough for me, right? We got one more movie on the second level, and then we drop down to the third level, or the third shelf, and that's The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, the remake. I haven't seen the original, but the remake was pretty good. I enjoyed it, and I've seen it a couple times now. Now this has John Travolta and Denzel Washington in it. Funnily enough, Denzel Washington has starred in 2 Train movies, and so I just found that kind of interesting. And Tony Scott also made 2 Train movies with Denzel Washington. What do you know? So yeah, but it has that same style as Unstoppable, which is kind of I'm not a huge fan of, and it's because of the early 2010s. So, but yeah. So really, I enjoyed it. People trash on it because it's not the original. This is not getting in the shelf, but yeah, I don't get all the hate that I get. I don't understand it. All right, on to the bottom. The bottom is only half filled, so and actually it's like right at the half line. So, yeah. First one, Talk to Me. Talk to Me, people. This one wasn't as good as I think people said it was, but it was pretty good. I don't know. It just didn't, I guess, hit me as much as it should have. I don't know. But, yep. Tammy, haven't watched it yet, but supposedly Kathy Bates is in it. So, and Dan Aykroyd. But that's why I bought it. It was on Netflix. I think it's off now. And so I ended up having to buy it. But one day I'll watch it. One day. And then the digital code isn't redeemable because it was Warner Brothers. They're greedy. Haven't watched this one yet either. The Terminal, with Tom Hanks. He basically gets trapped, as far as I'm aware, in a airplane terminal, because like his card gets declined or something. I don't really remember. But yeah. So haven't watched it. Terminator 1, not a whole lot to say. Terminator 2 was gonna get the 4K, but I haven't heard the best things about it. But I'll wait for them to redo it because they considering it's like considered the worst 4K upgrade of all time, they might actually redo it. So, Terminator 3, wasn't a huge fan of this one. It's kind of weird, but I actually don't even remember much of it. And then Terminator Salvation, haven't seen this one, but this is heavy. What is in here? A brick? Oh no, there's like 4 discs. Ugh, yikes. So, got those 2 on Blu-ray. Those I just had. So, Ted, a recent one as well. This one came with a digital code. This was my second this was my third Steelbook, I believe. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I got this like right after I watched it too. I got this from that horror convention. I only paid $8 for this, so that was pretty good. So I think it was $8, or it was $6, something like that. 8.6. The Thing, already mentioned. Don't have to talk too much about it. Everyone's seen The Thing, I think. But yeah. It's got this like weird picture-in-picture thing on the back. I don't even know. I never noticed that before. Might upgrade that though, considering I really liked it, to like the collector's edition. Another one that's probably unique to my collection is Thomas and the Magic Railroad. This movie is a big deal for me. Very big part of my childhood. And this was the first time was ever released on Blu-ray, and it was through Shout Factory Kids. And so this is where we got the first ever look at the deleted scenes. And actually, I have my movie ticket in here from when I got to go see the movie theatrically. So yeah, really special movie to me. I actually got to go see some of where it was filmed, not where most of it was filmed, but some of it. Yeah, this movie makes me cry from nostalgia, basically. Big part of my childhood, especially my younger years. And around COVID too. And Titanic on 4K! So, yeah. Not a whole lot to say about that. I haven't, yeah, I did open this. Did I? Yes, I did open it. I have to check these things. So, yeah. Last batch. Alright, Top Gun. I was supposed to get this on Blu-ray, but it didn't come with a slipcover, so we returned it and never got it back. So let's bang through these. Top Gun Maverick. This was my first 4K, this was my second 4K, I think, behind Ghostbusters Afterlife, which was my first 4K. But really nice cover, too. Not a whole lot to say, so. I saw this movie like 3 or 4 times in theaters, not intentionally, but because I think my parents went to see it, and my grandparents went to see it. And I went with like a friend or something. I don't even remember. But I went to see it too many times. Toy Story 4. This one got dinged up, being in my case, or in my on my headboard there. But it is probably my favorite of the Toy Stories, only because of the antique shop and the ventriloquist dummies and all that. I'm just not a huge fan of the Toy Story movies. I know a lot of people are, but I'm just not a huge fan. This is the only one I have on my shelf here. I almost bought Toy Story 3 recently, but I don't know. I don't really care for them that much. The Train, love it. And does have a reversible slipcover, and I did put that one on just because I don't have any other reversible slips, or reversible, not slipcover, but reversible. You get the idea. I gotta upgrade this one. I might do it soon, but the Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I really enjoyed this one. Of course, it's a Nicolas Cage movie about Nicolas Cage, literally. So, it's got action and whatnot. So it's got that great meme. But yeah, I do gotta upgrade this at some point. I just bought it on DVD because I wanted to watch it. I wanted to do it soon, so I bought it the fastest, cheapest way possible. Unstoppable, this was a gift from my aunt. I actually don't know if this is the one, but this is that other Denzel Train movie I was watching that Tom Scott produced. I'm pretty sure. Doesn't say, I don't think, on it. Yeah, or Tony Scott. My bad. Inspired by the Crazy 8 incident, loosely, apparently. I say apparently, but yeah, it's loosely inspired, but it's got Chris Pine in it as well. My first Chris Pine film. So, yep. The Vacation 4-pack, or 3-pack, or whatever. 3-movie. So 3-pack. This has got National Lampoon's Vacation, European Vacation, Vegas Vacation in it. I don't know why I bought this. This is when I was starting to get a little more serious into collecting the Blu-rays as opposed to the 4Ks. Or no, I mean, as opposed to the DVDs. And I don't know why I bought it. I also don't really watch these. I really don't care for any of the vacation movies other than Christmas. So, I don't know why I got it. Violent Night. I've never really looked at the back, but I really like it. Yeah. My Violent Night copy had some kind of issue with it. My slipcover. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, anyway, it doesn't really matter. Oh, it has this, like, scratch or something on it. This is a really nice set. This is one of my favorite purchases, actually, of the year. The West Side Story. Target exclusive. I really, really like this. It comes with these 2 foil prints inside, which they're advertised as posters. These are not freaking posters, but yeah, I really like these. That has its own J card for it as well. I'm getting really quiet. Sorry. I'm taking my time. But that's okay. It's all. Bob Ross would say something about that. My grandma wanted me to watch this. And so.
And it's at this time we capture the only anomaly from the entire night on any of our X cameras. Watch as you can see it appearing to brush Aaron's leg as he is seated.
We just kind of bought this so that we could watch it. Can't get it to open. It's one of those weird ones. Not the movie itself, but the cover, because it's a way older movie. That the cover itself is made of paper, but it's Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. I don't know if there's a Blu-ray or 4K for this, but with Bette Davis and Joan Crawford. But yeah, that's the inside. So I'm gonna have to give this a rewatch either now or when I'm older, because I don't know. I just didn't. It didn't impress me too much when I first watched it. Willy's Wonderland. Kind of torn whether I'm gonna upgrade this to 4K, the Steelbook or the 4K release from Shout Factory. But we'll see. But there's Willy's Wonderland. Really enjoyed this when it came out. So took me a while to get it though. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I actually did watch this again recently, and I did actually quite enjoy it. So yeah. This movie. So this one I probably won't upgrade either. I might if I find it somewhere like cheap, like at like Savers or something. But that's actually where I found it. I'm pretty sure. World Trade Center. I always try to watch this movie on 9/11 if I get time, because it's such a great, inspiring movie. Yeah. So. And it's got Nicolas Cage in it, even though it's not his typical performance. And it's got the funny dude from Ant-Man. Even though this movie is not funny. It's not funny. This is a true story. So, yeah. But World Trade Center. X. Not a huge fan of X. I'm going to be honest. Not a huge fan. But I bought it anyway. Right? I only watched it once, too. So, maybe I gotta watch it again. Maybe that's why. I'll watch it again before Maxine comes out. Pearl. Not crazy about this one either. I did like it more than X. I don't know what that scarecrow scene was. But, yeah. Pearl. I figured I'd keep this one with X because it's much more direct, I guess. I don't know. My own rules are fuzzy with Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile and then this. Next, so alright. And yesterday, haven't seen this one either, but I wanted to when it came out. I was starting to experiment with more movies back when it came out, and this would have been right around the time of Jojo Rabbit 2, which is why I went and saw Jojo Rabbit, because I was experimenting more. But I missed out on this one, and so I bought it. Still haven't watched it. I redeemed it though. Love it when the codes are redeemable. Who put this out there? Universal, thank you. Your contribution to my digital library has been noted. And then lastly, my final one is the Zombieland Steelbook. Got this for $8 at Best Buy. My second Steelbook. So, yeah. Alright, so that is my whole Blu-rays and 4Ks that I currently have for my bookmark. Now I got a couple more that I have. Oh, I forgot one. I skipped over one because I don't really keep it on my shelf here. I kind of bought it for a friend and then we kind of did nothing with it. Top Gunner. We bought it as a joke. Paid $10 for that freaking thing. Anyway, no, but here's my ones that I've yet to put on the shelf, and then that I bought the other day. That I bought in 2024. So, Us. These first two were bought at a thrift store. Us, my favorite little antique store. This did not have a digital. No, it did have a digital code. I couldn't redeem it at first, but I did after a couple of tries. So that was nice. The Conjuring 2. This is what I mean when I said I'm starting to build up the Conjuring movies. Hopefully, individually. This should not come with a digital, so but I think the discs are loose inside. It says mint discs on the sticker, but they're probably not anymore. Best Buy is starting to mark down their movies, so I ended up getting this one for fairly cheap, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So I get to switch that one out and bump that number down to 45. Pretty sure, where's my thing? 45, right? So it's nice. I was going to buy this one back when it was 26, and I'm glad I didn't. So I'm glad I also didn't get it as a gift for Christmas or my birthday. And then lastly, I don't know what happened to you, but the bottom there, but Smile. So I could have gotten the Steelbook too. I just chose not to because it was $4 more. I got this for $14.99. So, yep. All right. Put those back down there, and let's get on to the TV shows. I figure you guys probably want to change the scenery by now. I figure you guys might want to see the dog too. Roxy, come here. There she is. So she's gonna sit here probably. All right. So I got my movies or my TV shows. They are at the bottom here. And after we're gonna go back to movies briefly. Before we get to the duplicates. So don't fret. But yeah. So Are You Afraid of the Dark season 1, the reboot series from Nickelodeon. Here, Rox, you can come back over here. All right. The second season of it, really like the second season. Wish that they, bring all these characters together or something. But or make a second, season with like the lighthouse and bring Shadow Bay back, right? Shadow Bay. Is it Shadow Bay? I'm pretty sure it's Shadow Bay. I also like the flow of the season. So yeah. And then there's season 3. I wasn't that big of I think season 3 is my definitive least favorite. Thank you, Brox, for putting your tail right in front of the camera. But yeah, there she goes again. Season 3, yeah. Had its moment, had its characters too. I really liked the hotel dude. He was funny. So just put those right there. I got honestly confused by some of these next ones. So I've got Breaking Bad season 1, Breaking Bad season 2. Now these two got scribbled out barcodes for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, Breaking Bad season 1 and 2. Roxy, stop stepping on the cord and walking in front of the camera. Breaking Bad season 3. Breaking Bad season 4. And Breaking Bad season 5, which pretty sure is the final season, right? It's only 5 seasons to Breaking Bad, right? And then I have Breaking Bad, the final season. So I don't really know. I don't know if this is like the last half of the 5th season or something, and then there's bonus content. I don't know, straight up. So yeah, but Breaking Bad. And then we get on to my next batch of shows, which are all in the same general vein. We got Chicago Fire season 2. If you guys don't know what One Chicago is, I definitely recommend you check it out. It's kind of like I want to say an action drama show that comes out with new episodes every couple of months, and so yeah. But Chicago Fire is one of them. There's Chicago Fire, PD, and Med, and so they're still going. But so I have Chicago Fire season 2. I got to get some more of the later stuff, but Chicago Fire season 3. This is very nice condition. I found this at a thrift store, and yeah, I'm very impressed with it. With how nice it looks, except for where the sticker was. But yeah. Then I have Chicago PD season 1, Chicago PD season 4, and then Chicago PD season 5. Right, and I would love to get some more recent Chicago Fire stuff, but I currently have Peacock, and I'm pretty sure what they're all on. So that's all I need. Got Ghost Adventures. This is my only Ghost Adventures, right? That I have. New proof of the paranormal in the world's most infamous locations, and I got this when I was at Gettysburg. So yeah, and that's what it has on it. This is the Gettysburg episode, so I figured that was perfect. Roxy, you were gonna stay over there now. Got Roots. This was another one of my early digital codes. Didn't really know how they worked, but yeah, we never watched all of this. But we started it in 8th grade. Maybe a little bit too early to watch it in school. But yeah, I enjoyed what we did watch of it, and I never touched this after buying it. So, Stranger Things season 1 in the cool VHS packaging that opens like a weird book. No, you stay there. Oh, she wants to look. You want to look. And it comes with the limited edition poster. Okay. And then Stranger Things 2, which comes in the other VHS packaging, which comes with pictures, like set pictures, kind of. And we got. I really enjoyed this show. The Thing About Pam, based on true story, with Tom Hanks from Splash Dude. But Rachel or Renee Zellweger, really good in this as like a Karen, basically. But it, like I said, it is based on a true story. And I found myself cheering at the end, so I got very involved in this. Very hooked on it. So gotta kiss the puppy. All right, on to The Walking Dead. Walking Dead season 1. It's got like Spanish on it too, so probably has a Spanish dub as well. Complete 2nd season. Now we jump to the complete 5th season, which has the slipcover, which is nice. And then we jump to season 7. I think the 8th season is on Groove right now, so I'm gonna have to buy that. Paid too much money for this one, I'll tell you that, because I bought it at FYE. And it comes with a little booklet of merchandise inside too, so sorry, I almost hit you there. And then we have 1st season of Fear the Walking Dead. I did not even try this for digital, I don't think. But I will after this. So, because the code's in there, so. And then the Project Blue Book I mentioned, bought this for nearly $30 at Best or Barnes & Noble. Never watched it, still in its packaging, so I'll probably just end up selling it. And then lastly, Mr. Rogers. It's a Beautiful Day collection. Alright, so that's the whole shelf, including the television stuff. And so now I got a couple more movies for you guys. This little drawer that I have, which has my Christmas movies, which are all DVDs. So, yeah, we'll bang through these. Home Alone collection, which has 1, 2, 3, and 4 in it. I have 2 of these. So, I don't remember where I got the first one, but I know I got the second one at a thrift store. I don't know why I bought 2. Maybe it was missing a disc or something. Christmas Vacation. This came with a couple years ago with like the digital code and a pocket pop of Clark Griswold. So got that. Rudolph, Rankin and Bass. Year Without a Santa Claus, Rankin and Bass. Let's get the last Rankin and Bass out of here real quick. That's not Rudolph, that's Frosty. I mean, he does have a red nose. I could see how one could confuse them. Beethoven's Christmas Adventure. The iconic Polar Express. have a couple copies of this. I need to get this on Steelbook though, the Blu-ray Steelbook. But it was part of Groove's clearance sale, but it was never in stock for some freaking reason. Liars. Speaking of which, the Polar Express again on 3D. So one of these has my name in it because when we did this. Oh my gosh. Oh no. They did come with Polar Express 3D glasses at one point, and so those got thrown out by my sister, who claimed we didn't need them. And so this is all I have left. It's just a normal pair of 3D glasses. Which, you know what? I'm actually going to keep these and put them in my backdrop. So I'm glad I went through this. Maybe Chucky will wear them at some point. Alright, not really a Christmas movie. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Got this one at Goodwill. Not much to say. Home Alone 5. I actually really like this one. Gets a lot of shit. I really enjoyed it. How about you? And it has somebody from one of the Halloween movies in it. I don't know. Deck the Halls with Matthew Broderick and freaking Danny DeVito. Couldn't think of his name. Muppets A Christmas Carol. I bought this at a thrift store. I can feel the dirt on it. Yeah, it was just re-released at Walmart. They do need to make a 4K of this, though. They really need to get on that. Because I think Muppets Christmas Carol is like, everyone agrees that it's the best Muppet movie. And it's the best Christmas Carol adaptation, so I need to do that. And then next stop, Christmas. This is the only Hallmark movie I have, and the only Hallmark movie I think I'm going to be getting, because it was filmed very close to me, and I have one of the props from it, and I met two of the actors from it. Very strong ties to it. I met these two. I've seen this train. I've filmed it. I've been to where, yeah. And I have the ticket, so, which is not shown on the packaging anywhere. So, but yeah. And I also know somebody who worked on I have connections to somebody who worked on the movie. And then lastly, I saved this one for last because I actually have the 4K of it coming in the mail, Scrooged, so with Bill Murray. So yeah, and I think that's a clean segue into duplicates, seeing as that's about to become a duplicate. So let's take a look at what I have for duplicates then. Alright, so down here is where we're going to spend the rest of the video, basically. This is what's basically behind me for all my videos. But real quick, before we get into the duplicates, I was contemplating not including these. I don't really include them as part of my collection. Rox, could you stop whining, please, honey? Thank you. Just sit. Thank you. That's because they're all Goosebumps, and I'm really just waiting on them to make a complete box set. And it's my Goosebumps DVDs. So, got Monster Blood, Night of the Living Dummy, Say Cheese and Die, which is really Night of the Living Dummy 2. Deep Trouble, Attack of the Mutant, the Trilogy, The Ghost Next Door, It Came From Beneath the Sink, Night of the Living Dummy 2, Night of the Living Dummy 3, Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns, and One Day at Horrorland. So, just wanted to include those. I keep those right behind my Goosebumps VHSs, so I know where they are, which we'll get back to in a minute. But my duplicates, I keep in here. So, let's get into it. First, I'm going to get to the oddball here, which I've kept down over on this side of the shelf. The Indiana Jones series, which is kind of weird because it doesn't come with Crystal Skull. So I had to buy that separately, which is why I have it separately up there. So it comes with a random bonus material disc instead. So this might have come out before that even came out. I don't know. I have no clue. But it's going to be sold at some point. So anyway, this one, however, I will not sell. I will keep the train because I really like it. And I've looked for this for a while. So Ted, I've got a digital code for. Got a digital code for inside. So this is the one I already had. So I think the new digital code is on the shelf. But Ted. And then I got, I'm not going to take all these out. I got The Lost Boys. I got Hugo. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Dead Silence. Back to the Future. This is the one I was talking about earlier. This is the one I'm going to keep. It, the miniseries, The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. I have two It, the miniseries, on DVD because this one didn't come with the second disc. I didn't know that it came with two. So, watched half of it. Didn't really realize. Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. Child's Play 2 and 3. One of these doesn't work. I think it's the second one. The Jurassic Park first one. The Muppets. Scream 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if this is all three of them. Like, I don't know if all three of them work. I might have bought this at like Walmart or something. I really don't know. But I am planning on selling this. And lastly, not planning on selling this one either, is this Misery, because it's still sealed and it's from Kmart. So yeah, or well, I think it was from Kmart. I don't know, it's old. But okay, on to the last stretch of the video. Ghostbusters 1 and 2, not getting rid of those. Those I'm probably just going to keep there, actually. Last stretch of the video. Ready? We're going to go. Oh, no, don't get all excited. But I do need you to move. Okay, please. Here, you can come sit on my lap. Oh. Okay. We're going to look at my VHSs. So, we're going to turn the camera a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna start from the bottom, I guess, and work our way up. Werewolf Fever Swamp, Stay Out of the Basement, and Night of the Terror Tower. Then we got Stand By Me, Beetlejuice, Scream, and Mission Impossible. I just got Mission Impossible the other day too. Then we got Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You can't really see it, but it's there. Back to the Future, Back to the Future 2, Back to the Future 3, and Ghostbusters. I have like a couple VHS sets. Then Ghostbusters, I don't know if I mentioned that yet. Matilda, barely see that, but it's there. Top Gun, I almost got thrown out. Bride of Chucky, National Treasure, Jurassic Park, Titanic, and then of course Misery. So that's everything. That is everything, guys. I don't know how long that took. Too long, though. Alright, so this part's recorded on a different day. Just in case you couldn't tell, I'm wearing a different shirt. And I don't know, but my hair might have been longer. But anyway, I don't like how tall it is right now. There we go. Much better. But thank you guys so much for watching. I didn't like how I had the ending before, so I wanted to re-record it. Real quick, if you made it this long, thank you so much for sticking around. I in the editing process, I was told that people wouldn't watch, and I mean, honestly, I don't doubt it. But I love these kind of videos. I watch them all the time. Like, I turn them on and do stuff while they're, playing in the background, and I'll be, off doing other stuff, right? And, whenever a title comes on that I like, I'll, look over, right? But, yeah, so I want to kind of discuss what I have hopes for in this year, 2024, in terms of my collection. I really hope to finish off getting rid of the DVDs. So, like, Harry and the Hendersons, Halloween, Hocus Pocus, It, the miniseries, Matilda, Lone Ranger, get rid of some of those, and, switch them over to 4Ks, so, and then also, I would love, to also add some more TV to my collection, because my TV doesn't have very much. I haven't added to my TV in a while. I think the last time I added to it would have been Are You Afraid of the Dark Season 3, when that came out, probably in August. So, or somewhere around there. Or maybe even before that. I don't even know. But, yeah, that was probably my last TV show I bought. So I'd really like to get some more of those. And then another thing I want to get on top of is, filling in the rest of the shelf. Because I still have basically a shelf and a half here. Because I'm going to move the TV over to the other shelves. And so I would like to fill these up. So, yeah. I'd like to get that done so I can bring those other two shelves up here and start working on those. Also, expect this background to change constantly. In the process of trying and figuring it out, and really, I want the TV gone is the main goal here. So, expect the TV to just disappear one day and never come back. And one day there may even be 2 more bookshelves right here. So, hopefully that day will be soon, though. But yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. And again, if you did make it to this point, thank you so much. It really helps. And this video was an absolute beast at it. I can say this because I finished basically editing it. I don't know how I'm going to save it now, because it's a 90-minute long video and I only have 50 minutes left of recording space on my phone, so I don't know. But yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. It's much appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which should come out next week. So, yeah. Take care.